Welcome everyone to District 29's Wellness Wednesday. I am Anissa Aline with Raw Wholeness. As you know, D29 shines under the leadership of Superintendent Dr. Bonds. D29 is prioritizing wellness for the entire year, so here, each Wellness Wednesday will be your opportunity to learn and practice holistic tools that will support you in becoming a wellness practitioner. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you continue to come back each week because your wellness is important for your physical, emotional, and mental health. Let's jump right into today's topic, which is about the importance of movement. So, why is movement so important? Functional movement is a way to use our body as a tool, an instrument, or a gauge to know ourselves. Movement offers us the opportunity to become embodied, which allows us to live in the present moment. 100% of healing happens in embodiment, which is the capacity for truth that rises for transformation. Movement releases stress in our body, the muscles, the tension in our muscles that induce our nervous system into a parasympathetic state, which is known as rest and digest, as well as bringing us to the prefrontal, to our neocortex. This offers retrainment to our nervous system that stimulates our brain to relax. Our physical body becomes a vehicle to expand our consciousness. Cow are two basic movements that can be done on the floor, seated, or even standing for spinal mobility, spinal flexion, which is rounding of our spine, and spinal extension, which is the lengthening of our spine. Now, let's try cat-cow together. From a seated position, come onto your hands and knees. Hands can be as wide as comfortable, and your knees are hips width distance or wider. Toes curled under. Take a breath in and a breath out and become familiar with this position, tabletop position. Let's now practice cat pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, press your hands down into the mat and round your spine up towards the ceiling. Come back into tabletop position. Again, take a breath in, press your hands down into the mat to help you push and round your spine up towards the ceiling. Cat pose. And come back into a tabletop position. Last time, take a breath in, press your hands down into the mat, round your spine up towards the ceiling, and release back into a tabletop position. Adding in cow pose. Press your hands down into the mat, and without moving them, drag your hands back towards your knees. Pull your chest through your arms towards the front of the room to extend your spine. Exhale into a tabletop position. Inhale, press your hands down, drag your hands back towards your knees, and pull your chest through your arms towards the front of the room. Extend your spine. And release back into a tabletop position. Last time, inhale, extend your spine through your arms towards the front of the room. Release back into a tabletop position. Now let's link both of these movements while adding our breath in. Press your hands down into the mat. Drag your hands back towards your knees. And inhale, extend your spine towards the front of the room. Exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, extend your spine towards the front of the room. Exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, extend your spine, lengthen your chest through your arms towards the front of the room. Exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling. Continue here between these two movements, moving on your breath. So every inhale, extend your spine, cow pose. And every exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling, cat pose. And as we make our way out of this position, you can come right back to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was my pleasure to guide you through movement, and I look forward to seeing you next week.